Today we are going to study two verbs, to say and to tell. Тхашмэ висавит оризмнас тхмас. So in this video, we are going to study two verbs, to say and to tell. They have those two verbs have their irregular, unique conjugation patterns. So I thought it would be nice because these verbs are very important and useful. I mean, we have to use them like very often. So I thought it would be nice. It would be better to make one video, especially about these two verbs. And like in English, Georgian has two differences between to say and to tell. Like in English, very similar. For example, to say in English in Georgian is third person singular form. For example, Georgi says, right? In Georgian, it would be Georgi ambos, present tense. Georgi itkovis, future tense, and Georguma tkva. Georgi said. In this case, we have to use the argative case, by the way. Georguma tkva. And this is how to conjugate the verb tkma to say in English. Both itkovis and tkva. And like in English, Georgian also has the verb to tell. To tell somebody, right? To say something and to tell something. To tell somebody, they're different, right? So to tell in Georgian is, for example, third person singular form Georgi vihasas euneba. He tells somebody, right? And next, Georgi will tell, future tense, Georgi etkulis, Georgi etkulis. And the past tense will be Georguma, Georguma utkora, Georguma utkora. In this video, I prepared one slide here for to introduce what these verbs are like, and I also prepared 6 slides to show the actual examples using two verbs, ambos and euneba, so that we will have better understanding of the actual conjugation patterns. So this is the first thing that we want to remember: the actual conjugation according to the tense. Ambos itkovis tkva, to say, and to tell euneba etkovis utkora, right? And the second thing that we want to remember in this video is the expression of that. Like in English, it's very similar in this sense. For example, here, Georgi says that he eats an apple, right? This says that in English. In Georgian would be rom. We can express this that in Georgian using rom. So for example, syntactically, it's very similar. For example, Georgi ambos rom that Bashus chance. Bashudi apple chance eats. So Georgi ambos rom Bashus chance. Georgi says that he eats an apple. Easy, right? Simple, I think. And next, Georgi ninos to tell, right? To tell. Georgi ninos euneba rom Bashus chance. Georgi ninos euneba rom Bashus chance. This rom as well, that. So Georgi tells that he eats an apple. Depending on context, it might mean like she eats an apple. But yeah, Georgi ninos euneba rom Bashus chance, right? So let's remember these two things, two actually verb conjugation patterns for to sell and to tell, and the expression of that. It's easy, I think, very close to English grammar. So now let's take a look at the each actual conjugation patterns for saying and telling according to the sentences. Present tense, future tense, and past tense.
მე ვამბობ, შენ ამბობ, ის ამბობს. მე ვამბობ, შენ ამბობ, ის ამბობს. ჩვენ ვამბობთ, თქვენ ამბობთ, ისინი ამბობენ. ჩვენ ვამბობთ, თქვენ ამბობთ, ისინი ამბობენ.
So the first examples are to say in the present tense. It's very easy. All we have to do is just to memorize them actually. So I say me van Bob, right? First person marker. And next Shen and Bob, you say, and is and Bobs. And then Chuen and Tkuen is very easy adding too. So Chuen van Bob, Tkuen and Bob, and then isini and Boben. So let's just remember directly the conjugation patterns for the present tense. Van Bob, ambos, van Bob, ambobt, amboben, right? This is for the present tense. Now let's take a look at the conjugation patterns in the future tense.
Me vitqvi, shen itqvi, is itqvis. Me vitqvi, shen itqvi, is itqvis. Twen vitqvit, tkven itqvit, isini itqvien. Twen vitqvit, tkven itqvit, isini itqvien.
So next, I will say, right? I will say. In Georgian will be me vitqvi. I will say. And shen itqvi, you will say. And is itqvis. And chven itkven is very easy too, right? Chven vitkvit, tkven itkvit, and isni itkvian. So here as well, we have to just remember directly the actual patterns. Vitkvi, itkvi, itkvis, vitkvit, itkvit, itkvian, right? So how is it conjugate in the past tense? Let's see now.
Me vtkvi, shen tkvi, man tkva, me vtkvi, shen tkvi, man tkva, twen vtkvit, tkven tkvit, mat tkves, twen vtkvit, tkven tkvit, mat tkves.
So in English, I said, right? Said. In Georgian, it will be, for example, me vtkvi, I said, me vtkvi, shen tkvi, man tkva, argative case because it's the past tense. Man tkva, na ist tkva, man tkva, twen tkvit, tkven tkvit, mat tkves, not isini tkves, argative case, mat tkves. So this is the three verb conjugation patterns for the verb to say or saying in Georgian according to the tense, right? Time tense. Now let's take a look at the other verb conjugation pattern for the verb to tell, telling.
Me ninos veubnebi, shen ninos eubnebi, is ninos eubneba. Me ninos veubnebi, shen ninos eubnebi, is ninos eubneba. Twen ninos veubnebit, tkven ninos eubnebit, isini ninos eubnebian. Twen ninos veubnebit, tkven ninos eubnebit, isini ninos eubnebian.
For example, I tell Nino, present tense, right? I tell Nino, me ninos, dative case because Nino is that person whom we tell, right? Indirect object. So me ninos veunebi, me ninos veunebi, me ninos veunebi. And next, you tell Nino, shen ninos eubnebi. Shen ninos eubnebi. Next, he or she is ninos eubneba. Is ninos eubneba. Chwen ninos eubnebi. Veunebit. Chwen we tell Nino. And you plural form tkven ninos eubnebit. Tkven ninos eubnebit. And isini ninos eubnebian. Isini ninos eubnebian. I use the third person singular form ninos here. But if the indirect objectives are, for example, first person or second person, we have to use the object affixes, remember? Like me, g, gv, g. For example, you tell me, in this case, shen meubnebi, like that. Or I tell you, in this case, second person plural form, second person singular form, so geubnebi. So we have to add the objective affixes. But I just wanted to keep it simple, so that's why I use only nino, third person singular form. But we also have to keep in mind that sometimes we have to use the objective affixes when we talk about first person or second person, singular form and plural form. So you tell us, shen gueunebi, like this. But if we remember well about the objective affixes and the verb conjugation patterns for this verb, it's going to get easier. Now let's take a look at the next future tense verb conjugation pattern.
მე ნინოს ვეტყვი, შენ ნინოს ეტყვი, ის ნინოს ეტყვის. მე ნინოს ვეტყვი, შენ ნინოს ეტყვი, ის ნინოს ეტყვის. ჩვენ ნინოს ვეტყვით, თქვენ ნინოს ეტყვით, ისინი ნინოს ეტყვიან. ჩვენ ნინოს ვეტყვით, თქვენ ნინოს ეტყვით, ისინი ნინოს ეტყვიან.
So for the future tense, almost the same. მე ნინოს ვეტყვი, მე ნინოს ვეტყვი, შენ ნინოს ეტყვი, შენ ნინოს ეტყვი. You will tell Nino, and he or she will tell Nino. Is Ninos ეტყვის, is Ninos ეტყვის. ჩვენ ნინოს ვეტყვით, თქვენ ნინოს ეტყვით, ისინი ნინოს ეტყვიან. Here as well, for example, you will tell me მეტყვი, you will tell us შენ გვეტყვი, the objective affix, right? We have to use that. We have to use that to refer to the first person plural form. So now let's take the last examples. To tell, more precisely, told in Georgian. Past tense.
მე ნინოს ვუთხარი, შენ ნინოს უთხარი, მან ნინოს უთხრა. მე ნინოს ვუთხარი, შენ ნინოს უთხარი, მან ნინოს უთხრა. ჩვენ ნინოს ვუთხარით, თქვენ ნინოს უთხარით, მათ ნინოს უთხრეს. ჩვენ ნინოს ვუთხარით, თქვენ ნინოს უთხარით, მათ ნინოს უთხრეს.
So the last examples are I told Nino, right? მე ვუთხარი, მე ნინოს ვუთხარი, and next შენ ნინოს უთხარი, and argative case here, third person. მან ნინოს უთხრა, and ჩვენ ნინოს ვუთხარით, თქვენ ნინოს უთხარით, and მათ, not ისინი, argative case. მათ ნინოს უთხრეს. Again, here, you told me, in this case, we have to use the objective fix me, right? So შენ მითხარი, it's going to be like this. შენ მითხარი. I tell you. In the plural form, it will be მე გითხარით. მე გითხარით. Also, it will be like this. But this is the basic conjugation patterns for the verbs to say and to tell. Just remember what is written in these 6 slides, and I think it will. Once we remember all of the conjugation patterns, it will be easier for us to guess the conjugation patterns when adding those objective affixes like first person or second person or something. So at this moment, let's just remember these 6 slides. What is written in these 6 slides, and I think that's gonna be enough at this moment. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so. I can't speak English now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. Abahe.